Heck, it's actually started years ago when Trump said, if you remember, that he caught them all, right? Famous quote, he said he caught them all. But unfortunately, we've never seen what he says that they have, and not one of these criminal D.C. bureaucrats has been brought out in handcuffs or charged, right? Well, now it seems that all may have changed, as Elon and the Doge team have continued to uncover waste, fraud, and abuse throughout the government. I think I've got the same question everybody else does. Where are the arrests? Right?
Yeah, they're coming, I hope.
The same way kids don't pedophile themselves, money doesn't steal itself.
Yep.
So that makes you wonder what gives. Well, now we might have an answer, and it's been kind of dripping out. I don't know if you'd agree, but it's almost like they're prepping the field for this. Remember last month, March 2nd, I played a clip from Elon with Joe Rogan where he said, and I quote, "I actually have to be careful that I don't push too hard on the corruption stuff because this will get me killed."
Yeah.
End quote. Well, after that, things got quiet. But then last week, what did President Trump say? And I made sure we played the clip. And it wasn't a slip. I think he did this on purpose. He wanted people to know that they found something. You can call it a tease, a cliffhanger, what have you. It's cut number 11. But here's what it is. And see if you remember cut number 11, what Trump said. Check this out.
Found hundreds of, think of it, just hundreds of, found millions of dollars of fraud and abuse and waste.
Here it comes.
And they're still going, I mean, they're going strong. They found something today that's horrible. It's horrible. So what they found, well, you'll find out very soon. What they found is incredible.
Yeah. What
I
they
you ran
found
this last week. Yeah.
is terrible, right? Again, to me, my theory here, Damon, this is not a slip. I think he did this with purpose. Much like when he truths out something or misspells it, he does it for a reason. He wants to draw your attention to it. So then what happens next? Caroline Leavitt. We all know her, press secretary. Yep. Played a couple clips from her earlier today. She got asked a question in the press briefing room the other day about exactly what Donald Trump said on Air Force One. Here it is. Here's cut 7. Caroline Leavitt, again, addressing what Trump had said on Air Force One, cut number 7. Check this out.
And then the president on Thursday told us that there was an incredible discovery that the Doge team had made. He called it horrible and incredible. Can you reveal that yet? Give us details on what it was about?
There has been a discovery. I hate to leave you hanging on a cliff, but I don't want to get ahead of the president on that. But I can confirm there has been a discovery. It's just not quite yet ready for release.
Yeah. So there you have it from the press secretary. Answering the question, what did they find? She's not going to tell you, but she says it's something big, right?
They have to be thoughtful, too, about this. Like,
right.
They have to investigate. They have to be thoughtful. They got to figure this out more than, like, holding it back.
Right.
You know?
So then what happens the very next day? One of our favorites, Tim Burchett, on with Benny Johnson, and this is important. Benny was quoting something that Elon had said, referring to Chuck Schumer, where basically Elon accuses Chuck Schumer of, let's say, diverting money. And when asked about this, here it is, cut 12. Here is Tim Burchett, and listen to what he has to say here in cut 12. Again, we played this the other day, but check it out again.
Musk saying today to Chuck Schumer, "I'm starting to think that you're getting a piece of the action with all the government fraud. That couldn't possibly be true, could it? Congressman, you must know something about this. Has Elon discovered something about Chuck Schumer, his family?
I'd say he's probably discovered something about everybody. Elon's got that paper trail, and he told us in the meeting, our little private meeting, there's a paper trail that's going back to Washington, D.C. And dadgummit, somebody better be let out of one of these buildings in handcuffs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again.
Big time.
Isn't that also a clip we played before?
Yes.
Yep.
Again, I'm linking them all together because I feel like
early this week.
They've been kind of prepping the field, getting everybody ready for something that's coming. And then
what's coming? Like a strongly worded letter, you think? Or?
I think named names are coming, David.
I think it's going to be 2 St. Bernards in heat.
Okay.
I think names are going to start coming out. And then we get this from Tim Burchett, where I found this in a committee clip, cut number 13, where he asked a witness a very direct question about spouses of members of Congress owning property. Here, check this out, cut 13.
Okay, do spouses of members of Congress own real property and lease it to the federal government? And how would we find that out? Because I think I know what you're going to say.
I believe the answer to that question is yes.
You do?
I do believe that.
Is there any way we could verify that
Well,
information?
you go to USA Spending and search. You open the books, our website, and you can look up members' names. You can look up any person's name, and find that information.
All right. I suspect that's being done as I speak.
Yeah.
How much would the federal government save by allowing unneeded leases to expire?
The federal government spends about $6 billion on leased office space, so depending on how many you let expire, you get substantial savings.
Yeah, so there you have it. That leads us to today, where Burchett
Wow.
on
Amazing.
X
Amazing.
is quoted as saying there's going to be lots of retirements. Elon, of course, posting about investigating members of Congress just the other day who have amassed a lot of wealth in a very short amount of time. I'm just saying, Damon, I think the storm has arrived. I think this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, man.